Hi. MD, you ask a really good question, which is namely a little bit more clarification on the homework, the journal, and the discussion boards, and that sort of thing. So let me just go over it, try to lay it out as clearly as I can for you. Number one, you have to do a weekly discussion board. That's just one post and a few comments, right, just to sort of participate. This week's discussion board is week 2. We're looking at Zeno's paradoxes, which is part of our reading. Number 2, the study questions and the homework. These are questions that come immediately after the readings in your textbook, or they'll be posted online. Now, this week, because of the holiday weekend, when I wrote the syllabus, I forgot about the holiday weekend, so as a result, I've had to adjust what our reading schedule is. You'll notice if you go into the week 2 sort of video lesson, or if you click on the homework study questions section in the lessons tab, you'll see that I've updated a new sort of syllabus that really specifies exactly where the questions are, what page number they're on for each of the readings for the week, and for those weeks that we're just reading online text, those study questions will be posted in that discussion forum. I've really tried to lay out because I realized it was fairly confusing. So take a look around there and see if you can make sense of that. Let me just say this though, because of this week 2, for those of you who are watching this later, in week 2 there's no study questions due because of my mistake in the syllabus. So you don't have study questions to do this week, but next week you do. And next week they're on, it's all online study questions, and those will be posted by tomorrow. I've also posted the most recent lecture online, so take a look at that, where I also sort of detail this sort of stuff. Let me see what else here. The journal. You ask about the journal. The journal, quite simply, is you go on there and you post twice a week, and you can post about anything that we've talked about in the course, or anything that's related to the course. You think of the journal as a place for you to really sort of a sort of laboratory for you to sort of develop your own philosophical experiments and for you to think things through. And I'll be grading that at the very end of the term, but I will be reading them periodically. So make sure to sort of do about 2 posts a week. It's fairly simple. It's sort of a place for you to I want to see they're doing critical reflection. And how long should those journal entries be? Well, that can depend upon the topic that you're discussing. You might say, for instance, maybe a paragraph. In terms of the study questions, the answers need, I'm interested in quality, not quantity. So for the study questions, you should probably turn in about 2 to 3 sentences per question, but it really depends on the question. And sometimes, I just want to see that you're doing them periodically and that you're keeping up, so that way you're aware of the issues that we're discussing in the class. Let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Do I want brief or broad answers? Well, it depends on the question. In some cases, a broad answer is appropriate. In other cases, a more specified answer is appropriate. I'll let you decide. And I respect your decision there, but I just want to see that you're thinking about those issues. Okay? I think that's pretty much it. Let's see, you also asked, do we have to write a 6 to 8 page for these part every day? No, you just shouldn't be writing 6 to 8 pages every day. That's too much. So if that's what you're doing, you can stop doing that. It should not be that long. For instance, your study question should be maybe a page and a half, tops. I don't want you I don't want to overwork you. I want you to be thinking about the issues, but that's too much, so it shouldn't be that long. Okay? If you have any, reply back to me if this doesn't answer your question. Okay? Okay, talk to you later. Bye.